Well, good evening, and it's late. Look what time it is. It is late. I almost forgot to do my video. I might as well leave that right there. Today is Saturday, November 29th, and we have a couple birthdays. We have another Sylvia for her birthday today. Two Sylvias, one yesterday, another one today. So Sylvia, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sylvia. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Also, Gwen Riley. Gwen, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Gwen. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Well, I hope you both have a great, great birthday. But we have one anniversary today. Is Cheryl and Jerry Sims. I don't know how many years it is because I don't know, obviously. But I know it's their anniversary today. So Cheryl and Jerry, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy, 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 happy anniversary, happy, 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 happy anniversary. Well, I hope you have a great, great anniversary today. I am exhausted. My age is showing today. It really is. When my kids were little, we used to go the day after Thanksgiving, and we would go to like 3 or 4 or 5 tree lots looking for the perfect tree because we always had a real tree. And we always ended up going back to the very first place because we always liked that tree the best. And then we would go to McDonald's and we would have McDonald's for dinner, which was a treat because we didn't have a lot of money back then. And it didn't really cost a lot to go to McDonald's back then. Not like today. Today it's like ridiculous. Jim and I went to Burger King a couple weeks ago, and it was like almost $32. We could have went to the Olive Garden for the all-you-could-eat pasta bowl for $12.99 each. I thought, oh my gosh, I don't know how families afford it. I really don't. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. And then we would get home, we would eat our McDonald's. We would make some hot chocolate. We would leave out something for the elves because Jingles, I've told this story before, Jingles used to come, and the way we told our kids that Jingles only came in like one couple block area, like a 6-block area, and I brought his elves, and it was only for the ones that were really good that the elves came, so that when their friends didn't have Jingles come to the house, it was very easily explained. And so the kids would go to bed about 9 o'clock, and by midnight, I would have the whole house like a winter wonderland. I'd have the tree up and decorated. I put lights all around the ceiling in the living room. And our living room and dining room was a combination, one big room. But I had all the lights all the way around. I had all my little village houses up. I had all the kitchen decorated. I had the bathroom decorated. I decorated outside their bedroom doors. 3 hours, I was done. 3 hours, tops. And it was, I have just as much stuff now as I did then. I have bins in this closet and bins in the other closet, and I only did the other room. It's just like I got my tree up yesterday. I put my tree up. I haven't decorated it yet. I just put subscriber ornaments on this tree. I have a box in the closet here that I haven't dug out. I dug out my tree. That was it. That took the extent of everything I was going to do yesterday. And then Jim put our Christmas tree up because we have an artificial tree. And I put all the Christmas linen out in the kitchens and the dining room. I put the tablecloths and the placemat. Not the placemats in the dining room. I can't find them. They're probably in this closet. But I decorated the dining room table and the kitchen table. The kitchen counters are all decorated. The one end table is decorated. And the bathrooms, both bathrooms are done. But I started at 1 o'clock and I just finished 5 minutes ago. And not that I'm finished, I'm just finished for today. I just stick a fork in me. I am done. I am just so tired. But I'm enjoying it now. It's nice. It's putting me a little bit more in the festive mood. And I have a Christmas tree that I made back in the 70s with birding when you took the ceramic classes and stuff. And it's a beautiful tree. It took me forever to do it. And I dropped the bulb and it broke. Thank goodness it was the bulb and not the tree. I would have been beside myself. Christy would have killed me because Christy's got that in the death book. If you're new to my channel, I have what is called a death book. I know that sounds morbid, but my kids have told me everything that they want when I'm passed, and so that there's no fighting afterwards. And so we have a vote, and if more than one person wants it, then we draw for it, and then we put it in it's all very democratic type of thing. But it's a pretty full book. Let me tell you, it's a pretty full book. And I'm hoping that it'll, it's sad to think that when people die, that families fight over the silliest things. My mother was so upset with her sisters because they were like fighting over little things, and it was just, we didn't do that when my mother passed, and so I don't want my kids to do that when I pass. And so I got a little journal. It's called Shine Bright. And when I went and did my will, I said, well, this is my death book, and I want to put that in the will and that. And he says, oh, I can't put death book. And then he says, we're just going to call it the Shine Bright book. So whatever you want. My kids know it as the death book. That's what it's known as. My friends all think it's hilarious that I call it the death book. But anyway, so I have all of the things, like put aside for what they want to do and that. But I don't even know how I got on that subject. I'm so tired, I'm not even going to worry about thinking about why I went on that subject. So, but I usually put my video up earlier in the afternoon before I start doing stuff, but I was watching the morning show on Apple. It was the 4th season, and I started binge watching it yesterday, and so I was like watching it in between while I was, putting up I'd like watch an hour episode, and then I'd go work for an hour, and then which is why it took so long to do what I did. Oh, the ceramic tree. So Christy wants the ceramic tree. See, if I don't worry about it, it always comes back. So she's supposed to get that tree. But I will be doing a house tour with Edie, Kim, and Joan. I think it's the 2nd Sunday or the 3rd Sunday in December. Joan has a calendar that I have to look at, but I'm going to be part of that collab. So we'll show the decorations of the house. As it is, you can see my tree because you'll be seeing that every day probably anyhow. And then I have to make a list for my kids for what I want for Christmas. And I have just about everything I need, and there's not anything I really want. So I don't know. And then when I went in this closet to get the Christmas tree, because I haven't been in there since last Christmas, I found all kinds of crap. Not crap, but presents that I bought last Christmas, after Christmas, for my kids. So I got to remember who I bought them for. So wrap those and put them under the tree. Jim has a doctor's appointment with his heart doctor on Monday. We have a new heart doctor because his other doctor moved out of state. And I don't know why we did that. We were delusional. We have a 9 o'clock in the morning appointment. We're going to have to leave the house like at 8:10. Means this girl's got to get up at 7:30. Ugh. Why? But we'll probably go out to breakfast afterwards, and then there's a Dollar Tree right there, so I'll go buy my Christmas paper so I can start wrapping, because I have been shopping and it has been getting delivered. Mary's back in the hospital again. Thanksgiving, she was here for Thanksgiving. I didn't film on Thanksgiving. It was just too chaotic with everybody. We were having such a good time, and I just didn't bring out my camera. I wanted to enjoy the moment. I didn't want to be living through my camera. I wanted to be living through my own eyes, if that makes any sense. But so I wanted to experience it in the now moment, not like through a camera lens. But I wish I would have got Mary on camera. But anyway, she left not feeling well. And then Friday, she has to give blood once a week just to check her platelets. And her blood level's 12. The lowest you can get on her hemoglobin, I think it is 12. Her average is about 7, which is really low. But they figure she stays around 7, she's okay. But she went and gave her blood on yesterday, and it was 6.2. So they told her she had to have a blood transfusion. So she had to go into the hospital. She's been in the emergency room since 5 o'clock yesterday afternoon. And it is what? 7:30 now? Yeah, 7:30 now. And she's still in the emergency room. They did get her blood platelets up to 9.3, which is good. So I don't know why they just don't send her home. I don't know. But they said they want to send her back downtown, which she wants to stay at the one that's at 19 in Garfield. So we don't know what's going on. So continued prayers for Mary. Unfortunately, I think this is going to be the beginning of a cycle where she's going to be in and out of the hospital a lot. And I don't like the thought of that. I just don't. It's just reality setting in, and it's hard for me to adjust to that. It really is hard for me to adjust to that. I'm the oldest. All my younger siblings are having their issues, and it's just, it's hard for me. It's really hard for me. So, prayers for Mary. She's a strong girl, but she's losing a little bit. She's not that she's got her will to live and everything, but she's just kind of, she's just done. I don't know. I just feel bad for her because there's so many people in the world that I shouldn't say it like that. There's so many people in the world that that just kind of avoid anything bad happening to them, and they live a horrible life, but nothing bad happens to them. And not that I would wish anything bad on anybody, but I don't understand when somebody's as good as Mary. She's got so much shit. I'm sorry, but so much shit thrown upon her that I don't understand it. I really don't. But I don't question God, because I know that God has a purpose for us being here and has a reason for what he does. So there's a reason. I know that. I know that in my heart of hearts. And so that way I can accept it a little bit better. But it still angers me when I see some people. It's the human nature in me. I'm not going to make an excuse for it. It's human nature to wonder, why me? And then my human nature is, why Mary? And why not, so-and-so or something. And I know that's terrible to say, but I just don't understand it. I really don't. And I never will. I know that. But I know that I'm here, and Mary's here, and everybody here is here for a purpose. And Mary's still fulfilling her purpose here on earth. And we're going to keep her around as long as we can. How's that sound? So I just have a few boxes I have to put away. I don't have to put any more stuff out today. And then tomorrow I'll finish up with what I'm going to put out. I still have to put out my nativity set, which is in this closet. And maybe I'll find the rest of my Christmas linen. But other than that, I think I'm pretty well set as far as Christmas goes. And December 1st, on Monday, we'll start the Christmas vlogs. So that's going to do it for tonight. This girl's going to go to bed earlier tonight, let me tell you. But in the meantime, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Prayers for Mary, please. Prayers for anybody that needs them. And let's get on. Let's get on with our day. So thank you so much for everything you do for me and my family. We thoroughly, thoroughly appreciate it. Always, always, always.